Hey guys, it's Wes. We are here with a video on all of these updates that have come out in like the last week. So they added blood and gore presets. These three presets. You can customize a bit more in settings, but this one is essentially no blood, no gore, how it was before the blood update. This gruesome, what I'll probably be using for most of my videos. It's realistic. I like it. This last setting is absolutely insane. Blood everywhere, limbs everywhere. Pretty great, but I don't think YouTube would enjoy that much blood and limbs flying. So I will stick with gruesome for the majority. Like, just here, I'm gonna let this play. Just look at this. All right, so body density and bone snapping settings are gone. Again, you can still customize a bit. You'll just have to find it in the settings menu. And fixed body duplication on dismemberment bug. I noticed this in one of my videos where I cut a guy's hand off and his hand was still there, but he couldn't pick up a sword, but that's fixed now. Settings are now saved across the play sessions. More blood decals, can't slice metal armor. I didn't notice too much of that when I was playing, but people on Discord and Reddit seem to. So then going to the 28th, we have photo mode fixes. And then severed limbs don't resurrect and start kicking when you pick them up. I haven't picked up too many severed limbs, but glad that's fixed. Environment decals don't show up on severed limbs. They tweaked the physics a bit more, optimize the blood particles. Kicking now burns stamina. And then they had some spelling mistakes apparently. Now, the 29th, another small update. They fixed the settings saved over game sessions even more. So now you can save your mouse settings. Fixed hands releasing two-handed weapons when held overhead. That was annoying. You could not just cleave a guy in half with an axe. Enemies do not drop their weapons the moment you grab their arm. I hadn't really noticed that. This was fixed before I got back from break, so I never even had that issue. Refixed thrusting with pole arms, kicking's more stable, and fixed the unsheathing weapons, because that was kind of annoying, not being able to unsheath weapons very easily. Also on the 29th, they changed how level restarting works. As you can see here, it takes like 3 seconds. Now, it used to take 15, 20. Sometimes I'd think that my game froze, especially when I was recording, it would take forever. And blood also now gradually decreases between fights, so you don't just have like a big red stained arena. And I don't know what post-processing is, but apparently it works right now. Hey, if you guys could leave a sub and a like if you're enjoying, we're almost to 100 subs. That's incredible to me. I was getting, like, my channel is not growing at all when I was posting Elden Ring, but clearly you guys like this game. I like this game a lot more personally. So if you could just hit that subscribe button, I'd be very grateful. Now let's continue. So there's a hot fix. But stay there. That's fixed. And then another update, they fixed some collisions and physics stuff. All this stuff where they're saying they fixed the physics, they really did. It's so much better than like 2 weeks ago. All right, and this was an NPC update. They use half sorting more tactically, but this right here, this second sentence, the more armor their opponents have, the more often they will use half sorting. In my experience, when you get up to like tier 7, tier 8, they will drop their shield to half sword. So I don't know about that, because those shields can knock you out pretty easily. But so now they kick you, they grab you. You'll experience this the most in Brawl and Spoilance. They'll give up if you hold your weapon at their throat. So this guy gave up real quick when he has that absolutely busted spear at his throat. But then this guy, it took him a bit. I think it has to also do with armor and me being bad at placing my sword by his neck. But yeah, you can even do it when they're standing too if you hold it there long enough. And that's even if they have a koi font, so I'll take it. Enabled collision between weapons and their owners. Hopefully they will not get stuck between legs and under armpits too often. When I was getting all these clips, I had no problem at all with it. And then training dummy can be switched off in settings, so you no longer have to press G to get to actual fights. And then more physics. And now here's a hot fix on the second. NPCs will release you if you hit them hard enough. This again applies mainly to Brawl and spoilants, some old bugs fixed, and two-handed pole arm stab distance has increased. As you can see by how I'm using this bill hook, it's very noticeable. So love to see it. So my thoughts on all of these updates, it's great. I really don't have any gripes with it. The only thing I have noticed is parrying seems to, I guess, more realistic, because you can no longer, like, even longsword on longsword, it seems like you have to swing your sword instead of kind of meeting it, or you're just gonna get your sword smacked back into your own neck. That's the only issue I have. But other than that, all this is great. Loving it. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I'm going to try to do 3 long form videos a week now instead of 2. We'll see how that goes. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.